Matt, how's this week been for you on the training pitch?
Good. Thanks, mate. It's been a really good workout week. We've got a lot of minutes into the guys that hadn't played at the weekend. We did a game on Monday with that, and then Tuesday, Thursday this week we've worked hard on some of the aspects from the previous Saturday and some of the aspects building into this Saturday. So yeah, another good week on the training ground.
You did that previously the other week with a game including some of the academy lads. Is that something that you'd be looking to do when you've got those 3 weeks?
Yeah, for sure, because I want to make sure that come Tuesday everyone's at kind of the similar of levels of game exposure. So, and it also gives me the opportunity to see our boys up close, the academy boys up close. So it's a great opportunity all round, and there's no better for a player, in my opinion. We can do all the smaller stuff that we want, and we can do all the physical stuff that we want, but being out there on a game with the dimensions of a proper pitch, it just helps that spatial awareness of game day stuff. So continue to do that, and I'll probably do the same again this week.
Have you had conversations with Rob and Ryan, because they're doing well at academy level as well? Do they feel like it's benefiting them by having that exposure to first team environment?
Yeah, definitely. So I was at the academy induction evening the other night, and the words aren't hollow. The words are we're seeing that in action. The guys are getting as much exposure with the first team group as they have done since I've been at the football club, and that's intentional. We want them to be as close as we possibly can to us. So each day when for different things that I'll do, I'll call players over as well. So there's loads and loads of interaction between both of us. There's a great collaboration between myself, Rob and Ryan, and my other staff. So it's working really well, and I want to get first team players academy players into a first team for sure.
You mentioned your other staff with Darren and Gary there. How much of an influence are they having on the group? It seems to be a real good mix between the three of you at the moment, as well as Dan Watson going in there.
Yeah, all of us are, and I'd add Callum to that as well in the work that he does for the physical side of stuff, and then we have Lewis on the video stuff for us, and it all compiles into a package of what we believe the player needs these days, and we all work really, really well together. Darren has some exceptional ideas as a coach, and he's really enjoyable to work with. Gary, his reputation goes without saying. So there's loads and loads of good aspects to the way that we work together, and I want my staff, I give them ownership on large parts of that, because I believe in the messages that they put out there are coming from the right place to drive our players forward. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that.
Moving to this weekend's game against Wimbledon, a home game, and we've started pretty strongly at home. It's about keeping that momentum going in the league at home, isn't it?
Yeah, every game is, mate. We're desperate to win every game that we play. We won away at Salford, then we wanted to back that up with another win against Swindon. Wasn't to be on the day, and we go into the start of this week wanting to begin another run. So yeah, of course we look forward to playing in front of the fans as well. Of course we do. It seems like we've been on the road a lot to start the season, so it will be. We're looking forward to being at home again. And we want to continue the run that we've had at home as well. So it's another great opportunity to start the beginnings of another run and continue the run of that home form.
Tom Knowles out suspended. He'll be a big miss, but gives an opportunity for the likes of Joe Folks, perhaps Joe Riley in there as well, that we've seen it at times in that sort of position, to come in and stake a claim for that position as well.
Yeah, most definitely. Unfortunately with Tom at the moment, he just can't get that bit of momentum going into his game, whether that be through illness, obviously now suspension, and then the injury that he's had. So it's been a really stop-start beginning of his season, and he's chomping at the bit, absolutely chomping at the bit to be playing week in, week out. But of course, as I'll always state, opportunity knocks, and there's an opportunity for somebody else now to stake their claim and to nail that position down for their own. And I look forward to seeing what they can do at the weekend. But that probably is all of us, the whole group. There's opportunities everywhere for players to come in and say, I'm the one to go in there, and that's the way I've put the group together. That's what I've wanted to put the group together like. And there to be competition all over the pitch, which there is. So healthy competition is good, and as we've said, good opportunity for somebody else to go into the team this week.
It's brilliant to have that healthy competition. I suppose as a head coach gives you those good headaches to have, but it's also good that you can have those conversations as well about the headaches that you're having.
If we talk about within the staff, most definitely, we're constantly assessing and deciding what we want to do with the team at the weekend, and then that goes into the players as well, where we want to get across what for each game we want it to look like. I've said this before and I'll say it again. There will be different ways that I want to play for each different game we come up against, and I believe I've got a group, a squad together that can do that at different teams at different times. And different shapes at different times. So, and it's up to me to pick the right one.